This story sounds completely fake. Honestly, if someone told me this, I probably wouldn't believe it either. But the worst part is, it actually happened, and once it started, there was absolutely no way to stop it. So this guy, let's call him Mark, decides to try a new coffee shop one morning, a small, local place he'd never been to before. It was nothing fancy, just a normal shop with normal people on a completely normal day. He walks up to the counter, orders a simple black coffee, pays, and steps aside to wait. Everything seems totally fine, until the barista calls out a name to pick up the order. She confidently shouts, "Order for Michael." Mark looks around. Nobody moves. Not a single person in the shop seems to be named Michael. He hesitates for a second, a little confused, but then he thinks, maybe she just misheard me. Mark, Michael, it's close enough, right? So instead of correcting her, he just walks up, grabs the coffee, and leaves. This was his first mistake, and it's where everything begins to unravel. The next day, he goes back to the same coffee shop. He liked the coffee, so why not? He gets to the counter, and it's the same barista from yesterday. She sees him, her face lights up with a smile, and she says, "Hey Michael." Now, it's officially awkward. At this point, it feels way too late to correct her. I mean, what's he going to say? "Oh, actually, you've been calling me the wrong name since yesterday." It just feels weird. So, he just gives a little nod and a quiet smile. This becomes his new routine. Day after day, he goes in, and day after day, he's greeted as Michael. Every single time, it's "Hi Michael," or the usual, "Michael," and "Have a great day, Michael," and every single time, he just answers. He plays along. Weeks go by. Then months. All the staff members know him as Michael. Even some of the other regular customers know him as Michael. They even started writing Michael on his cup with a little smiley face. He is now officially living a double life. By day, he's Mark. But for 1 hour every morning, he is Michael, the coffee shop guy. And then, it gets worse. One day, a new employee starts working there. She's being trained by the original barista, and as he walks in, the barista points to him and says, "Oh, and that's Michael. He's one of our best customers." The new girl looks at him and says, "Oh, you're Michael. I've heard so much about you." At this point, he is panicking internally. He's no longer just some guy named Michael. He has now been promoted to the legendary Michael, a man he is not. Then, one morning, things take a very sharp turn. The barista is making his coffee, and she asks, completely casually, "So Michael, how's your brother doing?" He freezes. His heart stops. Brother. He doesn't have a brother. He's an only child. His mind is racing. What does he do? Does he finally come clean, tell her it's all been a lie? Of course not. Instead of telling the truth, he just says, "Yeah, he's doing a lot better now. Thanks for asking." She smiles, relieved. Apparently, the real Michael's brother had been sick. And now this random guy is the official source for family health updates. That's when it finally hits him. This has gone way too far. He is in too deep. He can't just stop going to the coffee shop. It's the best coffee in town. He can't correct them now. He'd have to explain years of lies over a $5 latte. So, he does the only logical thing he can think of. He just stops going. Forever. He found a new, slightly worse coffee shop on the other side of town. And to this day, there is a coffee shop out there that still wonders whatever happened to their favorite customer, Michael, and why he never came back to say goodbye. This story sounds fake, but it's completely real. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to Funny Stories for more moments that sound made up, but actually happened. Thanks for watching.